2018, Keith Johansson placed a frantic 911 call, claiming that his wife Brandy had shot herself.
Flagler County 911, where's your emergency?
Yes, may I have an officer over at 23 Helter Lane?
23 what?
Helter Lane?
Felter?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on, man?
I was in the shower. I heard gunshots, and I think my wife shot her.
Emergency responders found her lifeless body in the master bedroom, just feet away from where her son sat watching television in another room.
No.
Brandy had been shot twice in the chest with a 9mm handgun, a detail that raised immediate suspicions. Could a self-inflicted gunshot wound involve 2 bullets?
He did it.
All right, relax, man, relax. So you got in the shower. How long were you in the shower, what you said?
Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes, all right.
Your wife just shot herself and ended everything, bro. She's gone. She's out of here. You don't see a single tear. Look, bro, we in 149 or 144. We at 140. Man, we got good quality on this video, bro. It's not a tear coming down my dog's face. He did it. He did it, bro. And the fact that you would do that with a child, to do it is like, God damn. But the fact that you would do it with, he snapped, bro. Something made bro snap. He snapped, bro. You're not going to sit up and, nah. He snapped.
And I heard
5
boom,
minutes.
boom, but I thought it was a balloon.
How many shots did you hear?
2.
You heard 2?
And I thought it was a balloon at first. Then I heard the secondary shot. And I ran out there and seen her laying there going, so I called you guys immediately.
Johansson's accounts to the authorities were inconsistent. At first, he claimed Brandy was handling the gun carelessly. Later, he suggested she might have been suicidal. Over time, his stories grew even more bizarre, hinting at an unknown shooter or even implicating Brandy's young son.
How am I gonna tell her, Mom?
All right, hey, listen. At this point, just listen. You're just going through a traumatic experience right now. Just relax, deep breaths. Try to just collect your thoughts, all right? Listen, this is not something that you're going to be able to do like that, okay?
You're not going to breathe your way through it, bro.
Nobody in my family ever have a gun again.
Okay, Keith, you're just, right now you need to try as hard as
There's nothing nobody can say.
I know, but...
Keith's emotions seemed to be convincing friends and family around, but officers and detectives seemed to think otherwise.
That's not awkward, bro. Like, it's not awkward. That whole encounter wasn't awkward, bro. Like, oh, Keith, calm down. Ain't no, oh, can you bring her back? How's she doing? Provide none of that. You don't hear none of that. You don't hear none of that, bro.
Family around, but officers and detectives seemed to think otherwise. Deputies on the scene discussed the lack of water on his person and defensive scratches on his torso that would likely be consistent with a struggle.
No. So he was in the shower? Yeah. Okay. The only thing that thing is the shower is underneath his shirt.
Under her shirt?
Underneath his shirt. Yeah.
Where?
The casing. It's like right at the foot of the bed to the right.
Dude, he's got scratches and blood all over him. And he said that he was in the shower. He's not wet at all.
As investigators dug deeper, the narrative began to unravel. Johansson's home was equipped with surveillance cameras, capturing footage of his interactions with Brandy. The night before her death, footage revealed hours of verbal abuse. Johansson demeaned and threatened Brandy relentlessly as she sobbed on the bed.
It's only a matter of time. It's be so much. You can threaten to kill yourself, and you're gonna spend the rest of your days in an institution. I can throw you there tomorrow. You did? No problem. You push a person to either beat or kill you because you're... Call 911. Get me out of here. Or you ain't waking up. I want to just hurt you and be safe. God bless you, sir. Just needs it. Give you too many chances, man. Too many.
calculated move, he removed the bedroom camera just 2 days before the shooting.
What usually happens?
I don't even know. These aren't usual occurrences, so I'm sure they don't want to be standing out in the rain and in the sun. It looks like it's about to downpour.
I mean, like, do you have heresies that help?
Oh, I'm sure they have a whole list of... They get paid a lot more than I get paid to know how to handle these situations.
Because I don't know if I'm going to be all right.
Keith is brought down to the station to be questioned by detectives. What Keith reveals in his interview will shed some light on the state the newlyweds' relationship was really in. Had it not been for the home CCTV footage, Keith's account of events he gives to detectives might have convinced a jury it truly was an accident. However, the motive was clear.
And then about 3 minutes later, I heard pop. You know, I was like, what the heck? You know what I mean? So I just thought, oh, it was a fucking balloon. Then I heard pop, pop. You know, just, you know, that's how it went. Pop, pop. And then I was like, something's wrong. Went out, slipped across the floor, was looking around. I didn't see her at first. And then I was like, what the heck, man? And I looked over and she was laying right there. Like this. And I was like, Brandy, Brandy. And at that point, there was no blood or nothing. I was like, Brandy, Brandy. And then I looked down and seen the guns, and I immediately called 911. I mean, immediately.
Here is the first inconsistency in Keith's story. He tells 911 dispatchers that he cannot apply pressure to save his wife's life because he is wet and sliding around the house.
But if it ain't no blood, then what you applying pressure to? You can tell, bro, lying. But my thing with it is, this one to the ladies, man. I know this wasn't his first time. This right here. This the part that got me, bro. This one, right? This right here. This wasn't the first time. And if you find yourself in a situation like that, bro, like, man, I'm telling you, we got choices and decisions in life. We get to choose. We get to pick and choose who we date, who we deal with. I know you might have known him for 15 years. Y'all been together, whatever the case may be. But this wasn't his first time, bro. He dogging her. I don't know what she did. But just mentally, bro. Mentally. Look at her posture. Look at how she positioned. She balled up like she really don't. She in the show. Shorty in the show right now. And it's, man. But can you really, fuck it. Can you really call it sad? Can we really call it sad? We gotta start keeping it 100. This is not, bro, first time. This ain't his first time doing that. And I ain't saying every night gonna be peaches and roses and everything gonna be all good. But when he start talking to you like that, like you need to go under the prison, or I need to take you out of the state and then you can go this place, that place, bro. You gotta value yourself. That's just point blank period. But here we go.
Because he is wet and sliding around the house. The home CCTV footage shows Keith running around his home hiding his narcotics. He pretends to talk to his wife over the phone with dispatchers when he wasn't even in the same room. He let her bleed out and die by herself.
Oh, are you applying pressure to that wound?
No, I can't reach her like that. I'm wet. I'm sliding on my floors.
You can't apply pressure.
I can't see it. Listen, I got wood floors and I'm sliding. I don't want to risk hurting her or possibly one of the guns going off too.
Okay, but you can't.
How does that make
reach down there and
sense?
apply pressure on the gunshot wound.
No, I can't see it. No, I can't.
Okay.
There's too much stuff right here.
What stuff like?
Moves in.
Okay, I understand that. But there's no way for you to apply. What I'm trying to do is to see if there's any way to apply pressure to keep that wound from bleeding out.
I don't see no blood on the floor. I just see blood on her shirt.
When questioned about their relationship, Keith tells detectives how happy he is and how they can communicate. He explains that Brandy told him about her online affair, that it was no big deal, when in fact, it made Keith livid. So angry, in fact, that he would demean Brandy and threaten to kill her several times the night before her murder.
For the most part, yeah. She had this online thing, you know what I mean, that she admitted to. You know, I've been flirting online, but would be. Who cares? You didn't do nothing physically.
Right. When did that happen?
Last week, I'd say. Last week. You know, and I was like, okay, so, and I guess she had said that all of her life she had had that problem and she was addicted and she was going to see if she could see help.
Sure.
Which ain't a big deal to me. I mean, you know,
Right.
It's not like I'm going to meet up with somebody, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So that's about it with that. But our relationship-wise, awesome. Awesome relationship. We can talk to each other, which is very rare.
Yeah, that is rare. What did she tell you about this online thing? How was she speaking to someone else? Do you know, like, was it on Facebook? Was
I
she
don't know
on
if
a
it was a
dating
guy or
site?
girl or I don't know.
Why would you say guy or girl? Is she interested in women? Or?
She used to be in the past. That's why I said that.
Okay.
So I don't know, you know, which one, what was said, how was said, nothing.
How'd you find out? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You didn't want to know? I think if it was me, I would want to know.
The autopsy and blood spatter analysis that was conducted revealed that Brandy had one gunshot wound at close range and one gunshot wound from a distance. In other words, it is highly unusual for someone to accidentally shoot themselves twice. It is likely that the person attempting to do harm shot her from across the room and then again up close. The medical examiner also concluded that Brandy had severe internal bleeding due to lacerations to her heart. Her shooter was not aiming to hurt Brandy. They were aiming to kill. Brandy also weighed in at just 90 pounds.
Damn.
Keith Johansson slowly took away Brandy's independence. She was forced to quit her job, becoming more isolated from friends and family. Their house was littered with home cameras so Keith could keep a close eye on her at all times.
Are there any security cameras installed in your bedroom?
Not in the bedroom, no.
Not in the bedroom.
And the rest of them don't work. They're offline because the batteries are off.
Hypothetically speak, did they record audio and video?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Okay.
And we just had them up.
When would those get installed?
We installed them ourselves.
Okay, you guys installed
We
them?
just did it, I don't know, a couple days ago.
Where were the cameras installed exactly?
One in the front, one in the back, one on the side. And this side's not, I haven't got one yet for that side.
Okay. You told somebody, what service are you using? Is it cloud-based or what?
I'm not even sure. They're so new. I believe.
Who are you paying? You paid somebody.
No.
So you don't pay any, who'd you buy the cameras from?
Walmart.
Walmart. Do you know what brand they were?
R something?
Okay. And they were all like in the same package? And do you pay a subscription?
Two are wired and one wired.
Did you pay a subscription every month?
Yes.
Okay. And the prescription, I'm sorry.
It's a one-time kind of thing.
One-time thing, and they get uploaded to a cloud, or they're in a hard drive?
I guess.
Okay. So there's no like hard drive somewhere?
No.
Nothing. Okay. How do you work those cameras?
Usually through a cell phone.
Okay. And you had like an app on your phone or something like that?
Yes. But we just got new phones.
It is clear that Keith has an excuse for every reason why he wouldn't be able to provide the investigators with the video surveillance.
That's true, but y'all see how he playing it? The detective interrogation, man, he gotta keep asking questions like he don't know. Like, oh, because I'm telling you the law, bro, in court and all of that. I'm not an attorney. I'm not trying to give you legal advice. I ain't trying to do none of that. But you have to establish the fact. There are things that just simply need to be established, bro. Because you don't want to get caught with your pants down and you like, oh, well, Judge, we had a subpoena. We had an order to go check out the, what they call Ring doorbell cameras. Because in the interview, he said it was a Ring doorbell, but then it's not a Ring doorbell. So the subpoena get non-voided and all of that evidence get wiped or something like that, bro. So you really got to make sure you set it up to the part where it's like, you know, for lack of better words, a dummy can understand it. A dummy can understand it. Man, when it come down to that law and them courts, man, that is cross every T and dot every I and then go back over it and check over it again. Don't play no games with them people because they not playing no games with you. This your life. This is your life, bro. You go down. When you go, this is it. This is it, man. This is it.
Investigators pick up on this right away. Keith is clearly lying, and normally an innocent person would have no problems clearing their name as soon as suspicion arose.
And you and your wife, I imagine, are the ones that know the password for that?
Sure.
Okay.
So in your extensive gun career,
I don't know about extensive, but...
well, I mean, you're more familiar than she is. How often does it happen that somebody accidentally shoots themselves twice?
I don't know if she was shot once or twice. I don't know.
Well, you said it went off twice.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. If she dropped the other one, you know, it happens.
Sure.
I've never heard of it being like that unless you drop it.
Right. Heard of it being like what? I'm sorry.
Like AMS fire.
We need to have a little bit of a harder conversation.
Okay.
Because as much as I want to believe that the guns fell and went off and shot her, what we have at the scene just doesn't show that. So I want to keep our relationship open and honest, and I want to be able to respect you, and I want to be able to preserve the love that you have for Brandy, and I also want to give Brandy the justice that she deserves, and I think we need to have a harder conversation.
Go for it.
Is there any chance at all that something different happened that you have not told us?
None. Because that's what happened. I got no reason to lie, you guys. I mean, you guys are investigators, for God's sake. That's what I seen, and that's what I heard.
Well, I mean, you said you have no reason to lie. I mean, I'm not saying that you're flat out lying to us. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay.
What I am saying is that what we have at the scene does not add up to what you're telling us. I want to believe you. I do. And I want to keep this relationship going that we have so that it's not difficult for you. I don't want to add to the trauma that you've already gone through. I really
it's
don't.
all gonna be difficult.
Well, yes, but you can make it easier for yourself. We cannot.
Sure.
If after we leave out of this room today, I'm able to say that I feel comfortable with everything that we've talked about, you'll never have to see me again.
Okay.
And at this point, I don't feel comfortable with that.
That's fine. You can investigate as much as you want.
And we're going to.
It's fine.
But this is your opportunity to help yourself and to lay it all out for us. Because there's a backstory. This isn't the story.
This is the story. And I'll get a lawyer and I will prove that this is the real story.
Okay. And we are completely entitled to that.
Ask Rylan. I mean, that's all that happened.
We did ask him.
Okay.
And you know what he told us?
They asked the little boy.
Do you want to know?
Yeah, because I wasn't up. So.
He told us that he heard his mom scream.
I heard no screams. At all. None.
Why would he make that up?
Ask him.
Is he a liar?
He has been known to tell fibs, yes.
Does he tell you on the regular that his mom screams in the bedroom?
No.
Has he ever told you that his mom screams and it was a lie?
No, not screaming, but he lies about a bunch of other different things. You can ask his real father, and he'll tell you that too.
Damn.
So why on this date would he lie about his mom screaming in the bedroom?
Notice how Keith's body language changes once investigators start to put on the pressure. You can hear his tone change and lack of storytelling like before. Investigators use the good cop, bad cop tactic to see if Keith will crack under pressure.
You guys can try to pin whatever you want on me. She didn't scream.
Listen, dude, nobody's trying to pin anything on you.
I'm just telling you what I heard, man. That's it. What I heard, what I seen. I mean, if you're trying to pin something on me, why would I have called 911?
You have a conscience. That's why. You love your wife. That's why.
So why would...
Shit happens in the heat of the moment. You're not a bad person. You're not a fucking monster.
No. I would never do anything like that.
Accidents happen.
And I feel kind of offended.
I feel offended too, if we're gonna go to that level.
I feel really offended that you guys can try to pin an accident on me.
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were getting at with it. I was like,
Not at all. If an accident happened, we are more than willing to listen to that. But what I'm telling you is what you're conveying as the accident that happened isn't the accident that happened. If something else happened that was accidental, we could lay that out and I would be happy to listen to it. I am not saying that you're a murderer. I am not saying that you're a bad person, but what I am saying is with my training, my experience, and the crime scene, the accident that you're laying out isn't the one that happened.
well, that's what I seen. When I came up, that's what I seen.
No, it's hard.
It's very hard.
I know it is. Okay.
And, I can't tell you something that I don't know.
Man.
I just can't. Well, you can test me for gunpowder, go ahead. I don't care. Do whatever tests you need. I do not have nothing that I haven't told you. I haven't stepped out of my box and told you stuff. And that took a lot.
In October of 2021, Keith Johansson was found guilty of murder in the first degree. It took the jury less than 3 hours to deliberate. What really drove the decision was the multiple times Keith changed his story, especially when he suggested that her 6-year-old son could have done it.
That's
wild. The judge sentenced Keith to life in prison without parole.
Man. Nobody deserve to lose their life. I don't understand how you take the life of a person that you literally shared life with. You shared life with her. I mean, I'm going to take that back. I can understand how you can want to have a feeling to. I can get it. Sometimes you want to take and throw it or take her nose and squeeze that like that until it starts shaking or something, bro. Yeah, I get that. But to get to the actual part where it's like, damn, like I'm really gonna do this, like this really, like it ain't no coming back, it ain't no turning around, it ain't no oh shit, like man, my bad, babe, you good? Come on, let's go grab something to eat. Nah, bro, like that's it. People be making permanent decisions off of temporary situations or reactions, bro. Now, granted. Both of them should have dipped. He should have dipped if he felt as though that she was out of pocket for the online dating, and she should have dipped before she even had to get into the field of doing all of that, bro. Because I'm telling y'all, that wasn't his first time. That wasn't his first time bugging out on and spazzing on her like that. That wasn't his first time. So she should have dipped, and when she found out what he was really about, that's when she should have dipped. But again, okay, fine, cool, you know, we are humans, we get rose shaded glasses on, people, oh, I've been with you for 10 15 years or something like that. But bro, at the end of the day, it ain't no telling, man. I think he snapped. But the worst part about it is, and this is the thing that get me, bro. Like, people, when we watch those interrogation videos, how a person mind work, how you lying to lie before you lie. It's, yeah, I bought the cameras, but when I bought the cameras didn't really come with the right battery. And then because it was the wrong battery, I had to send back the hardware. And then because it was the wrong battery and the wrong hardware, I had to get a refund, but then they gave me a different service. Like, you trying to cover your tracks before you even make a footprint. Bro.